says rotate. Yep.
We're good?
Yep.
Okay. I think I have the phone upside down. I think that's why. All right, hi everyone. Welcome. We are back for Tip Tuesday each week. Last year, I know we did this for quite a few weeks, and you were all asking for us to do it again. We listened, and so we are back and doing a paint video each week on Tuesday. We're moving the time to 2 o'clock. A little later in the afternoon is what we heard you guys wanted. So that just makes it a little bit easier to have that alliteration of Tip Tuesday at 2 o'clock. So if anyone is popping on here for the live, I would love for you to give me a little thumbs up and make a comment so that I know that the comments are working and that you're here. And then also there's a spot down below that says that you can be alerted next time Flourish Home goes live. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss one of our next Tip Tuesdays, make sure that you click on that. And also want you to know that we are doing a live video each Wednesday evening also, not a paint video, but we are doing we're calling it Win It Wednesday. And so each week on Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock when the store closes, we're going to give you a little mini store tour and show you what's new in the store and give away a prize each week. So you've got 2 chances to watch us live each week here on Facebook. So if you go ahead and click that alert button there so that you know when we go live, you won't miss those things. So what we're going to start out doing here is you can see all of my nice bright colored items here. We're going to be featuring a color each week for a few weeks here to introduce you to some of our awesome new Jolie colors. And this week we're going to talk about hibiscus because it's June and summer is really officially here weather-wise. The kids are out of school, and so these bright, fun colors I think just make me think of summer. And a lot of people are wondering, how do I incorporate that into my decorating? I don't want to paint, all my bedroom furniture hibiscus, but I've got some fun things here that you can see, like fashion-wise. The color is very popular. We have it in a scarf here, and a top, a little purse, lots of different items in the store that incorporate that color. We have an old book here that's been cut into a letter that incorporates the color. Flowers, of course. This is a baby rattle, fun little jelly cat here. This guy's called a pom-pom, and he's very popular. And then this is one of our sugar molds. So Sunday, if you missed it, we did a live class here at the Hamilton store outside, and you can catch that. We did record that and live stream that and save that to Facebook. And I painted one of our sugar molds this nice bright hibiscus color, and you can see here I put some faux succulents in it, but it's a really great way to pop a little bit of color in there. So I want to show you a couple other things. I'm going to move a couple of these here. So you can see how else. Oh, actually, can we grab me the one that's open? This is a new one. I meant to grab the one that was open to pour on here. And my stir sticks. Left those in the other room. First live. Paint in a little while. Gotta forget something, right? And I've poured a couple of other colors here. So there's some great ways that you can give yourself a little breathing room, I like to say. When you use a bright color, if you put a color with it that kind of tones it down a little bit and gives you that breath in between colors. Here I have Palace White. So this is a nice bright white color. He was gonna throw it to me. Thank you. This nice bright Palace white color just gives you a bright, clean look. Can you see that okay on the camera? Cool. That gives you a nice, bright, clean look if you want to do that. You can, this is Legacy, and this is one of my favorite color combinations. This dark, rich, earthy, beautiful color here that's very sophisticated with this really fun pink color here makes it feel very sophisticated as well. I like pairing it also with the Farmhouse Beige. because the farmhouse beige has just a hint of that green undertone. The green and the pink are very complementary on the color wheel, so that really just softens the color and makes it feel not so bright. And the other color I really like pairing it with is Terra Rosa. And I know that seems a little bit odd to some people with the darker red version of this, but I'm also going to show you how to mix that if that feels a little bit too high contrast for you. So by mixing the colors, so I'm going to go ahead and mix a little bit of the hibiscus with the Terra Rosa and mix them with the farmhouse beige so you can see what those colors look like. So if you feel like you like the idea of the color, but maybe not full strength, I'm going to show you how mixing it with those gives you an interesting color. So, mix those here. It's going to keep the integrity of the pink, but the earthiness of the Terra Rosa is just going to knock it back a little bit, warm it up just a little bit. See that? Really nice. And I'll paint some of that out a little bit. And then here I'm mixing it with the farmhouse beige. And this is going to lighten it a little bit as well as warm it up. That little bit of green that's in the farmhouse beige neutralizes it just enough that it's just a softer version and a little bit lighter version. Makes it just a little bit earthier. So isn't that a pretty color? Love that. So I'll do these kind of side by side. You can see the difference. And then I'm going to paint a little accessory. So I think it's great to be able to, if you're going to do a pop of color, that if you don't want to paint a full piece of furniture, you can just paint an accessory.
Hey, apparently we're sideways, so I need to flip your phone.
We're sideways? Oh, well that's not going to work. Okay. Not sure how I'm sideways. Is that better? Was I upside down? Or just sideways? No, you're the other way.
How do you hit rotate?
I don't know that you can. Oh, that's super funny. Maybe you just need to hold the phone then. It's like totally sideways? That's so weird. We started the video sideways, like horizontal. Am I straight now?
Yep.
We're good?
All right.
Oh, that's super funny. All right, so maybe I needed to be turning like this earlier. The challenges of
Did you
life.
lock? Your phone must be locked or something.
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know.
I'm
That's
turning.
super weird. All right, well, it's a challenge here. Hopefully.
It's been an upside down week.
week.
But
All right, well, we'll see. I'm going to paint a candlestick, and I'm going to use a little bit of this color combination of the Terra Rosa with the hibiscus. And I'm just going to use a cheap little brush here so I can stipple right on to this metal candlestick. And I like stippling over the metal because it really makes the paint go on a little bit heavier. It's a little faster versus brushing it. And then I can brush some of that out if I don't want to see those stipple marks. This is a really fun way to incorporate a nice bright color into a room. You're at a very low commitment when you are painting an accessory, you have very little time involved, very little paint involved, and then, you know, when you get tired of that color, you can just paint over it again. Not a big deal, because you're in it for such a low commitment. Paint on the inside a little bit, since it's, you know, if I don't like those stipple marks, kind of just brush that out a little bit. I mean, even if you aren't sure about color, you can live with that, right? That's not too crazy. And
Now, which one was that?
this is the Terra Rosa and Hibiscus mixed like 50-50. So it's gonna be just a little bit, you know, deeper, a little richer than the Hibiscus straight out. So you need that to dry a little bit here. And you'll see as these start drying down, you can really start to see the difference, because this is the straight Hibiscus, and this is the mixture with the Terra Rosa, and this is the mixture with the Farmhouse Beige. So you're gonna get a lot lighter, you know, with the Farmhouse Beige, but it's also softened, and then, you know, the Terra Rosa, that's my favorite combination with the Hibiscus too. Just soften it a little bit, deepen it a little bit. You know, the Terra Rosa has a lot of red and brown in it, so it keeps the integrity of that, you know, pink family, but just makes it slightly more earthy. So what do you think? Who wants to try some Hibiscus? So if you paint a project, a piece of furniture, an accessory, or something in Hibiscus, we would love to see it. You can put it in the comments below, or you can post it on your page and tag us at Flourish Home, all one word, so that we can see that. You can do that on Instagram as well, and you can also tag Jolie by me, and then Jolie will see that, and they always post pictures every week on their Instagram stories. So they love seeing projects as well. We would love to know what colors you are excited to see in the new Jolie collection. There are tons of beautiful new colors that we have in our Signature Neutrals collection, the Serenity collection, we have the Legacy and Hibiscus, so there's like 12 brand new colors. And we would love to know which ones you want to see next week, and we'll do another little project. We look forward to seeing you guys each week. Bye.